Good morning, Utah. Happy Monday. The time is currently 7:14. We'll begin with the forewarned radar because we are watching a cold front moving across the state, and we are tracking showers that are currently moving across the state this morning. So as you get ready to head off to work, school, wherever you need to be, definitely factor in some extra time. We saw some pretty steady rain move through Salt Lake and Utah counties earlier. Now just seeing some light rain in spots, but the bulk of the heaviest of the rain is moving through portions of Weber County, Box Elder County, Cache County, while we're also seeing some pretty steady rain moving throughout portions of Tooele County. We're seeing valley rain and mountain snow, and we're also tracking a few more showers as you make your way down into central and southern Utah, with the bulk being along and west of I-15. But we are seeing some snow showers in the high country and even some light rain around Lake Powell this morning. We do have winter weather advisories currently in place for most mountains along and south of I-80, so that encompasses the western Uintas, the southern Wasatch, and the central and southern mountains. These will continue through 9 o'clock this evening, as we could see some pretty healthy snow accumulations, with the snow levels mainly being between 6,000 and 7,500 feet, with the bulk of the accumulations occurring above 7,000 feet. Here's a look at the snowfall accumulation more or less through tonight. So this is the potential accumulations, where most mountains north of I-80 could pick up between 1 to 4, locally up to 6. Snow basins already picked up 3 inches of snow since last night. Mountains south of I-80, 5 to 10, locally upwards of 18. Mountain valleys could see rain or maybe upwards of 3 inches in a few spots, including like Park City. Benches could see rain or maybe upwards of an inch for those high benches mainly. And then for the valleys, expecting mainly rain showers out of what we see today. And there's also going to be the potential that we could get a few rumbles of thunder out of our storm system today. So do not be surprised if you do hear those rumbles of thunder as we go from this afternoon to this evening especially. Let's begin the futurecast, and we'll time things out for you. By midday today, we'll continue to see scattered showers, with the best chance really migrating from northernmost Utah right now to areas along and south of I-80, and a pretty good chance stretching down all the way to the I-15 and I-70 interchange. For those of you in St. George, there will be the chance for some wet weather, but it's only a slight chance compared to areas off to the north, where there's definitely a better chance. It's not going to be nonstop wet weather 100% of the time, but as you'll see here, it will come in waves, and by this evening, we could see another wave along the Wasatch Front. Again, valley rain, mountain snow. Then the chance of wet weather comes to an end as we move through the overnight hours tonight, and then by tomorrow, a mix of sun and clouds across the state, with temperatures that will be very close to where they should be for this time of year. There will be a weak front that arrives between tomorrow night and our Wednesday, which could end up resulting in a slight chance for a few showers, mainly in northern Utah. This will more or less just help keep our temperature status quo from what we find tomorrow through Thursday. And then by the time we move into the end of the week, we'll be looking at our temperatures warming up, and we'll have that full-on spring feel by the time we get into this weekend. In the meantime, here's what it currently looks like at Bryce Canyon at Ruby's Inn. It does not look like spring, where you have the clouds more or less covering the canyon off in the distance, with some fresh snow on some of those elevated surfaces. A really cool view to start things off. While at Utah State University in Logan, we've seen on and off rain, with that temperature that's currently sitting at 45, 43 in Salt Lake, 39 in Heber, 41 in Price, and we're even sitting at 49 degrees in St. George. Your out-the-door forecast along the Wasatch Front. At any point, there is a chance that a shower or thunderstorm finds you. You'll probably want the rain jacket throughout most of the day, as temperatures will be climbing into the upper 40s and low 50s along the Wasatch Front. A very big change of pace from what we saw over the weekend. Across the state, daytime highs will mainly be in the 40s and 50s until you get into southernmost Utah, where we'll see some daytime highs in the 60s, as St. George should lead the way, coming in right around 70 degrees. So once we move past today, temperatures will get closer to where they should be for this time of year. They'll stay relatively consistent through Thursday, and then we'll begin to warm things up really by the end of this week into this upcoming weekend. In St. George, that front that we see in northern Utah tomorrow into Wednesday won't be able to make its way that far to the south, which will result in St. George seeing daytime highs by the middle of this week, and by this upcoming weekend, there is a chance that we could sneak into the upper 80s in St. George under mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies. Along the Wasatch Front, a good chance for rain and thunderstorms through today. Be turning a little chilly tonight, with overnight lows dropping into the low 40s. Then it's daytime highs right around 60 degrees Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Then we're in the mid to upper 60s Friday and Saturday, and could see middle 70s by Sunday. Let's go ahead and check the traffic.